From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Mets look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Jordan Yamamoto is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So stepping in is Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Golden arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Next to dig in, Ozzie Albies as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Acuna digs in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roy. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
He's set, and the pitch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ready with the 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand one. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Buxton.
And the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Misses, ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two pitches fouled away.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Striding in is Francisco Lindor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Soroka is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
So here's Jeff McNeil having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to bat, Marcell Ozuna, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he fouls this one off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Golden is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now it'll be Austin Riley. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now the first pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lewis waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit high and deep to right center. Ervin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
At the plate now is Kyle Lewis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. 1-0.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now to the plate, Casey Golden hitting at an even .220 on the year. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, Mike Soroka.
First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Lewis waits on it. 2 gone. And now Ozzie Albies 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home.
Down is full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard down the line. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, James Mccann, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
James Mccann.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Ball.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth.
Next, it'll be Jordan Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
First delivery to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Riley takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting right field.
Now into the box, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And it's 1-2.
Play 12. 1-2.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Fouled off. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. Ronald Acuna.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Buxton is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddy Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Lindor.
Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Heading out toward shallow right. Irvin in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Mets strand 1 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. So now into the box is Austin Riley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on the way. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2.
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Travis.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch.
Ball inside.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Phillip Ervin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. A little bouncer. Another payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Mcneil.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the first down.
Now back.
And stepping in, Casey Golden. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The catcher, number 33.
Stepping up is James Mccann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way.
That's a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Soroka. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Throw over to first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now the first pitch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here's the 1-0. Popped up. Mccann waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Jordan Yamamoto.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Play 12. 1-2 the count.
Here comes the 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Irvin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So next to hit is Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Ozuna to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Into the box, Jeff Mcneil. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Buxton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The third baseman.
And now here is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
That's the ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, and he's safe. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jonathan Holder takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Jalen Miller will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Aaron Slagers will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
The pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Playing 2-2.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to stand in is Kyle Lewis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Irvin is there, 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next up, J.D. Davis grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fouled away. Alonso, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Casey Golden. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, James Mccann. And this one's in the dirt, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor May will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tomas Nido is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, pulled toward right center field. Lewis waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So now to the plate, Tomas Nido. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The shortstop.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1 the count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he is in there.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Luke Jackson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he misses, 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Pitch popped up. Riley in foul ground makes the play, and there are two gone now. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. This is foul right side. Runners on first and third, two away. A ball and two strikes now. The 1-2 pitch.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Two left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, here is Freddy Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3. Austin Riley waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Next to hit is Austin Riley. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Number 88, Justin Dean.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. The 1-1.
2-1. Ball. 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Yamamoto takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Mike Soroka is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run.